Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Section 7 Girls Soccer Class B semifinal game between the number 2 seed Saranac Chiefs and the number 3 seed Plattsburgh Hornets. A rematch of last year's semifinals, both games actually, with Northeastern and Beekmantown playing in the other tilt earlier tonight, and Beekmantown coming away with a 1-0 victory. Plattsburgh on the attack in the early going. They get the ball in. Woodward lays it back now. They play it into Michaels. Michaels dances there. Takes it wide. Michaels still with it. Tries to get a cross off in the area. Cleared away by Kayla Myers. And the action's fast and furious right off the get-go. I didn't even get a chance to congratulate Leah Lacey for what an outstanding job on the national anthem at the beginning of the game. Now the Chiefs look to regroup. Canning takes it there, plays it to the corner. And we get a call, it looks like, against the Hornets, and Saranac will get a direct kick. Last year, the Hornets won the game 2-0 and put them into the final against Northeastern, which upset number 1 seed Beekmantown last year. Beekmantown returned the favor this year with a 1-0 win. Direct kick is sent into the area, cleared away by the Hornets, and away comes Brenna Michaels, the junior standout for the Hornets. Her clearance is deflected back. Now Plattsburgh looks to set it up. It comes to center, and Sydney Myers takes it there for Mara Cipollone. Cipollone down the left side. She's being chased there. Cipollone knocked down, stays with it. Ball goes out of bounds, it looks like, and we have a throw-in to the Chiefs as we approach 2 minutes played in the first half. Beautiful night for soccer here at Chazy's George Brendler Field. It's 58 degrees at kickoff time, last I checked. Chiefs serve it into the box. Loose ball there. Cleared away by the Hornets on a dangerous play off the free kick from Kayla Myers, the Saranac junior. During the regular season, the Chiefs won both games played against the Hornets, 5-3 at Saranac early in the season, and then 1-0 at the Plattsburgh turf field in the second match of the season. Now Sydney Myers down the right side. She's run off the play by Tenzin Pema. Good play there by Pema. She's a senior for the Hornets. Now goalkeeper Delaney McCormick will set up the goal kick with 37 minutes remaining in the first half. Ball's batted around and played into the Plattsburgh zone. Cleared away by the Hornets. They try to get it to Woodward. And it goes off the sideline, out of bounds, and a throw into the Hornets. Cleared out by the Hornets. That's Abby Crahan, number 13. Saranac finished with an 8-2-2 record for second place in the Northern Soccer League's Division I. Plattsburgh was the third seed, but I have to confess I don't know what their record was exactly. I think it was like 5-4-2. But these teams, as most teams in the Division I section of the league, are pretty evenly matched. Most games have been tight this year. There hasn't been any blowouts, or not many, I should say. And we look for another tight one here. It's probably going to come down right to the end. Michael serves it into the Saranac zone. Caitlin Blair chases after it. She clears it to the side, and it goes out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Hornets. Deep in Saranac territory, Katie Parker, the junior, will take the throw for the Hornets. Brenna Michaels, the leading scorer for the Hornets. Saranac's going to have to watch her. Throw in doesn't quite make it inbounds. And we get a goal kick for the Chiefs. Smart play by the Chiefs to let that run there out of bounds. They still have really good French fries here, Colin?
Mickey fries.
All right. Maybe at halftime I'll go get some. Goal kick is punched in by the Hornets. They're on the attack now. Loose. Centering pass deflected wide. Sam Wells tries to clear it out. She saves it. Ball's in the corner. And cleared away by the Chiefs. There's Cipollone. She's taken down. And we're going to get a foul on the call. And Saranac will get a direct kick. Kayla Myers sends it into the Hornet zone for Canning. She touches it wide. Mara Cipollone down the left side, the speedy senior, cuts it back, tries to make a move, gets it to Sydney Myers, but it's broken up there by the Hornets defense on a nice play there. And they start the attack the other way. Kayla Myers boots it out of bounds. And the Hornets will have another throw-in. I remember, what year did this field open, Calvin?
I don't know.
I'm thinking 2004 or 5. Because my wife's team, the Saranac Chiefs here, for those of you who don't know, my wife, Mary LoTemplio, is the coach. They played in the sectional final here in 2006 against Northeastern, and it was snowing. I remember that. Ball's played in, and Saranac keeper Peyton Kuchar gobbles it up and outlets to Bella Lacrosse. Lacrosse up the right side. Sends it down the line for Nora Canning. Parker chasing it there. And it's knocked out of bounds. Saranac ball. Sydney Myers for Canning. Canning takes it down the sideline. Canning gets a cross off. Dangerous play in the area. Myers sends it back for her sister Sydney. Can't get a shot off. Now comes to Kayla Myers. Wide for Lacrosse. Bella Lacrosse hits it hard. Blocked by the Hornets. And the Hornets clear it away. Saranac trying to mount some offensive pressure as we approach the 32-minute mark of the first half. Sutton on the throw-in. Goes to Myers. Myers nods it down for her sister. Back to Sutton. Plays it in the middle. Broken up there nicely by Tema Tenzin Pema, excuse me. Hornets on the attack now. There's Michaels. Michaels lays it off. Collision there. Referee says play on. The ball is loose and cleared out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for the Hornets. Ball's played in. Sam Wells clears it out. Another throw-in for the Hornets. Parker will go over for the Hornets to take this throw-in. They will look for Michaels to try and get her the ball, and if she has a chance, she'll shoot. If not, she'll dish it off to one of her teammates. Throw-in goes out of bounds, and it's a goal kick for the Chiefs as Peyton Kuchar sets it up. Decent crowd on hand. Pretty quiet so far.
So far, it's early. They're still chewing on their French fries.
Yes. Michaels spins it midfield, but it's knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Saranac ball. Patterson on the throw-in. Chipped forward. Blasted away by Abby Crahan. Kennedy Ubel, the freshman left back for Saranac, working on it there. Makes a nice play and gets it out of harm's way. Throw in for the Hornets. Deflected off a Hornet player and over the end line for a goal kick as the first sub of the game takes place as number 8, Kaylin Wood, a senior for the Chiefs, goes in for Bella Lacrosse. As we get to the 30-minute mark, the officials for tonight, there's Randy Lozier. I know that. And Jim Caron in the middle. There's Michaels. Pushes it wide. Cuts to the center. Gets a shot off. On goal, but Peyton Kuchar has no problem with it there. Who's on the far side? Steve Tolosky, the veteran official. They worked a three-man system during the playoffs here. 2 linesmen on the sidelines calling mostly offsides. Although they're known as referees' assistants, they can call fouls if they see something egregious. And 1 man in the middle who will use the diagonal pattern across the field to maintain contact with the play while not getting in the way. I learned that from watching the English Premier League on NBC on Sunday mornings. Plus, I'm a very knowledgeable veteran journalist.
That's true.
Or former journalist, right?
Journalist. You don't know how happy the North Country is to hear those words.
I guess once it's in your blood. Kind of a, well, to be honest, dull game so far. And that's what we expect. That's the way it's going to be. Both teams respecting each other, playing cautiously, and looking to create some chances when they can. Cleared out again by the Chiefs. Now down the right side. Centering pass for Woodward. That's broken up there. Out of bounds again. The Hornets have 1 shot on goal. Saranac has yet to register a shot. The Chiefs have had a strong defensive team this year. Very strong. From goalkeeper Peyton Kuchar on out. They have had trouble scoring goals in some games this year. Plattsburgh looks like they've had an up and down season in terms of that. However, they've tightened the ship recently and have been playing much better in the second half. So this is going to be as we said, a tight match all the way through, I would suspect.
I believe Michaels is the leading scorer in Division I.
Yes, most likely. Goals and assists. She's a complete player. Ball's played up. Nora Canning serves it ahead. Cipollone runs onto it, but it's booted away by the Hornets defense to midfield. Michaels working on Myers. Michaels gets a shot. A 30-yarder with the left foot, but it's off the mark. And it'll be a goal kick for Saranac.
Then get mad when you don't get it. It bounced over the green monster.
Past the retaining fence. I'm sure there goes Shazy, someone on staff to retrieve it. But I'm sure you can find some little kid to hop the fence. Ball's played in deep by the Hornets. Woodward's in. Top of the 6. Gets a shot. That's blocked. Knocked away. That shot, a great chance by Woodward. Looked like was headed for the back of the net, and a Saranac defender was able to get a body on it before it got to keeper Peyton Kuchar. And it went out of bounds for a corner kick for the Hornets. Michaels will take this. Sends it in the area. Booted away. Away come the Chiefs. Canning sends it up for Cipollone. Cipollone, one-on-one, down the left side. Being chased there. And it's knocked away by Tenzin Pema. And we get a call against the Chiefs.
Now, Tenzin has a sister named Pema Dolkar. Or Pema is the first name.
Tenzin Pema, yes.
Yeah, her sister is Pema Dolkar, the other way around. So I don't know.
We'll get it eventually. There's Sid Myers. Makes a move. Tries to get it forward. She does. That's played away by the Hornets, but it doesn't go out. Myers is there. Pressured. Kalen Wood puts it in the box. Nobody there for Plattsburgh, or for Saranac. Comes to Gracie Sutton. Sutton for Myers. Back to Wood. Wood tries to get a shot off. That is shanked to the side, but it stays in. Sydney Myers gets a shot. That's deflected, and Saranac will have its first corner kick of the game with 24 minutes remaining in the first half. 0-0 your score, as Grace Reel checks in for the Chiefs and Nell Porter for the Hornets. Myers will take this kick. Can you see, Calvin?
No.
Sends it in the area. Loose ball. Oh, went right through the 6-yard line. Nobody could get a foot or a head on it. Now it comes to Myers. Myers, a left-footed shot. That's broken up. Canning gets it in the area. Now back to Myers. She shoots it on the ground. That's deflected. And the Hornets get out of trouble. Woodward has it there. Broken up by Caitlin Blair on a nice play. And it goes to center, and the Hornets take over. Michaels has it in her own end. She dances around, sends it long for Woodward. Woodward makes a move there. Passes it over to Marr. And it goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Chiefs as Bella Lacrosse checks back in for Saranac. .22:37 to go. 0-0. Hornets control the ball. Comes to Michaels. Myers is on here. Michaels takes another long left-footed shot. Arrives at goalkeeper Peyton Kucher's hands on one hop, and she gathers it in there and will get away the punt. Punts it to midfield. Canning had it bounce over her head, and Plattsburgh rolls it out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in to the Chiefs. In the middle, Myers has it there. Sends it high. Bella Lacrosse has it there, but the ball was played by Porter over to Gottschall, who boots it up forward. And now the Hornets, that's Julia Marr on it. But Ubel gains it and sends it back in for Saranac to Nora Canning. Kennedy Ubel, a freshman, who's had a strong season for the Chiefs, playing left back. Gottschall, ridden off the play by Lacrosse, out of bounds to the Hornets. Michaels, another long shot. Another one-hopper for Kucher, just like a shortstop. Speaking of shortstops, how's your Red Sox?
My Red Sox. Ain't my Red Sox.
They're going to the World Series.
They still ain't my Red Sox.
They're not mine either.
Didi. Speaking of shortstop, I thought you were going to mention Didi, who's out with Tommy John surgery.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's going to hurt them.
Yeah.
Foul on the play. Hornets will get a free kick here. Michaels from about 35 yards out. Tees it up. Michaels sets it up. Coach LoTemplio is not happy with that call. Ball's played into the area, cleared away. Grace Reel there for the Hornets. She knocks it out of bounds and takes a tumble after a shove there. Throw in to the Hornets. Headed away by the Chiefs to Michaels. Sydney Myers gets her head on it. She's battling with it there. Michaels takes it. Dances in the corner. Poked away from her. And it comes loose. And out of bounds. Throw in for Plattsburgh. Throw in runs all the way to the end line and goes out for a goal kick to Saranac. We're under 20, halfway done in the first half. 0-0 in this girls' Section 7 Class B semifinal between the number 2 seed Saranac Chiefs and the number 3 seed Plattsburgh Hornets. Myers on the goal kick, pokes it up to midfield. The Hornets maintain possession there. That's Gottschall, and the ball is booted to the far side and out of bounds again. Of course, in soccer, we play 40-minute halves, and the clock runs, except for when goals are scored, red or yellow cards are given, or injuries. If this was basketball, we'd have a lot of stoppages. Long high shot by Michaels from about 25 yards out is grabbed nicely by Saranac keeper Peyton Kuchar, a athletic sophomore for the Chiefs who's had an outstanding season. And her punt rolls all the way down out of bounds. And it will be a Chief throw-in as subs come in for the Chiefs. Number 23, Mackenzie Lawfer, it looks like. And number 15, Sophie Berto for the Hornets. Throw in for Plattsburgh. Bella sends it up for Mara Cipollone. Over to Grace Reel. Grace Reel lays it back smartly to Kennedy Ubel. Ubel gets it in the middle, but her pass goes errantly, and Michaels has it there. She dances in the middle, plays it wide. Porter has it there. She sends it in for Ledoux, and it's knocked out of bounds by Caitlin Blair for the Chiefs, and we get a throw in for the Hornets. Parker, it looks like, will take the throw in for the Chiefs. Ball's played out of over the end line. They're going to give Plattsburgh a corner kick on this one. Plattsburgh's had the advantage in corner kicks. I think this is their third one. Michaels will set it up there, hit it with the right foot this time. Served near corner. Ball's plopped up into the air, headed away. Parker tries to punch it back in, but it's cleared away. Saranac still looking to get it out, but the Hornets control finally cleared, and it comes up the left side to Gracie Reel. Grace Reel for the Chiefs. Has it taken away there, but Ubel's on it, and she sends it forward for Cipollone, and it's ricocheted back in. Now Michaels. Long ball up front, deflected. Sutton chasing there with Haley Ledoux. Sutton played it in the middle. That shot is blocked. Now it comes loose to Michaels. Michaels takes it wide. Far side. Oh, Michaels goes down, and a foul is called. I didn't see much contact there, if any.
Hard through the six. Hard through the six.
And Michaels will get the direct kick for the Hornets.
Stay onside.
Michael's shot is deflected away by Lacrosse with 15 minutes to go in the first half. Now Plattsburgh will get another corner kick. Michael's corner kick served into the box, and it's headed in! Plattsburgh scores first. Off a corner kick, Michael served it into the area, and it might have been, I think it was number 6, Porter. Plattsburgh was able to capitalize. '15, Sophie Berto off the corner kick by Brenna Michaels. Saranac down by a goal is going to have to get some offense mounted here.
Plattsburgh goal, scoring number 15, Sophie Berto, assistant number 10, Brenna Michaels.
Porter plays it to Michaels. Michaels' clearance down the far sideline goes off Ellie Garmin, and it's out of bounds. And throw into the Hornets.
Well, I didn't see it all today. My wishes were all
So you and Kathy can chill.
Yeah.
Myers heads it up. Mara Cipollone for the Hornets. Far side for Patterson. Patterson gives chase, but it's a little bit too far, and she can't quite get it. On for the Chiefs is number 5, Olivia Davis. Throw in for the Chiefs. Played to the middle. Cipollone tries to get it to Sydney Myers. Kept there by Canning. Canning makes a move. She's taken down. And we get a call against the Hornets this time. Another questionable play. But the call was made, and Saranac gets a shot. They asked for 10 yards, and referee Mr. Karen marks it off. Looks like Myers, standing over this one, will try to create something for the Chiefs. Fired high, but wide. Julia Marr checking in for the Hornets. Goal kick for Plattsburgh. Delaney McCormick will tee it up as Michaels comes out of the game for a quick breather. McCormick's goal kick played to midfield. Ubel serves it in. There's Davis. Forward for Canning. Canning gets a shot. That's blocked. Comes back for Patterson. Patterson in for Canning. A little too far for her. And it rolls to McCormick. Ball's batted around at midfield. Ubel plays it forward. Canning fighting for it there. She's getting shoved from behind. Call is made. Canning plays it in for Myers. Sydney Myers makes a move around one. Myers still with it. Myers dances in, but it's cleared away nicely by the Hornets. Comes to midfield. Woodward played it there. And there's some contact there, and Allie Garmin goes down. Foul against the Hornets. Kayla Myers will set it up for Saranac with a direct kick. Myers puts it in the middle, goes off her sister and off a Plattsburgh player, and it comes wide to Grace Patterson for the Chiefs. Patterson pushes it down the left sideline, gets a cross off, headed away by the Hornets on a good defensive play Myers serves it in. Headed away, Cipollone on it for Saranac. Cipollone makes a move, gets around one, lays it back. Davis with a shot, she scores! 8th grader Olivia Davis on a beautiful pass there. Gets a left-footed shot into the upper part of the net over Delaney McCormick's head. And it's 1-1 with 10:16 to go in the first half. That play seemed to come out of nowhere.
That's often the case in soccer.
5 goal, 1 assist. 5 goal, 1 assist.
Olivia Davis, a JV call-up, 8th grader, puts it in the back of the net off a beautiful assist from Mara Cipollone, a senior. And we got a new ball game. It's 1-1. Michael serves it long. Blair knees it away, but it's kept in by the Hornets. Kuchar comes out, makes a nice play, as Sam Wells and her communicated well.
Olivia Davis, assistant number 1, Mara Cipollone.
Woodward in the middle for Michaels. Michaels, top of the 18, takes it wide. Jubel's there to clear it away. Comes wide for Patterson. That ball's knocked out of bounds, and Patterson will take the throw in for Plattsburgh to Sydney Myers. Heads it back, and it goes into the Plattsburgh zone. Tenzin Penman serves it wide. Gottschall plays it wide for Marr, but that's out of bounds, too far. Plattsburgh on the defensive here. Goes to Michaels, headed back. Allie Garman, she sends it upfield, but it's blocked by Gottschall, out of bounds. Throw in for the Chiefs. Down the line. Ball goes out of bounds, deflected apparently, and the play is called for Chiefs throw-in by sideline referee Randy Lozier. Sydney Myers down the right sideline, chased by Penman. Knocked out of bounds. Throw in to the Chiefs. 8:27 to go. In for Canning. Canning lays it back for Myers. Myers approaching the 18, plays it wide for Jubel. Jubel tries to serve it in. It's blocked nicely by, looks like Michael's over there. Out of bounds throw in for the Chiefs. Cleared away. Almost a corner kick, but Plattsburgh is able to get a touch on it. Send it off the sideline for a throw in. Patterson serves it in, blocked. Jubel plays it in the middle, intercepted by Michaels, who serves a long ball for Woodward. And it's knotted back in by Caitlin Blair. Myers over to Patterson. Patterson still with it, big strong player. Sends it in the middle. And it's popped up high in the air to midfield. Michaels bodies Kayla Myers, and the call is made. And Saranac gets a free kick. It goes to Sydney Myers. Plays it wide for Mara. Cipollone. Cipollone tries to make a move there, but it's taken away by number 7, Gottschall. Again, Gottschall plays it up. Garman well in. Garman knocks it loose. Davis turns for the Chiefs, and she heads upfield. Sends it up forward for Canning. It's deflected. Canning makes a move there. Over to Cipollone. Cipollone controls it. Plays in the middle for Myers. Myers changes fields. Plays it wide. Nicely done for Jubel. Jubel coming up from her left back position. Serves it in there. A little too far for Patterson. Goes off the end line. And we get a goal kick for the Hornets, who will make substitutions with Parker coming back in and number 21, Amanda Vaughn, checking in. 1-1 your score, 6:09 to go, first half. The shots look like 5-1 for Plattsburgh, who's probably had the better of play. Now Cipollone. Cipollone fires a shot. Well hit from the top of the 18, but right on goal, and Delaney McCormick has no trouble with the save. But good ball movement there by the Chiefs. Plattsburgh plays it up to midfield, goes out of bounds, however, and it will be a throw-in for Saranac, who's picked it up since they gave up a goal midway through this second half. First half, excuse me. Getting ahead of myself. Far side for Cipollone, but it's poked away by the Hornets. Nice play there by Abby Crahan. Goes out of bounds, and we have subs for both teams. Kiera Maggie, a sophomore, goes in for the Hornets. Number 8, and also number 8 for Saranac, Kaylin Wood, a senior. She checks in for Cipollone, who's had a good last 10 minutes or so here. Wood throws it in. Davis has it poked away. Played down the far sideline. Caitlin Blair reaches it before Haley Ledoux can and pokes it out of bounds, but it will be a throw-in for the Hornets. Maggie will take it for Plattsburgh. Far side. Ball's popped in the air. Comes loose. Wood is tumbled down to the ground, however, by, looks like Marr, and we get a call against the Hornets. Played up to middle. Canning has it for Wood, but it's taken away from her and served up by Maggie. Michaels plays it in. Ubel gets it up to Patterson, has it go off her foot, and bounces wide to Amanda Vaughn. Vaughn has it taken away by Ubel. Ubel plays it wide for Patterson, a little too far, and it goes out of bounds. And we get a throw in for the Hornets with under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Middle of the field, there's Michaels. She's dangerous. She pops one towards the goal. It's well high and wide. And it will be a goal kick for the Saranac Chiefs.
Cut to the middle. Pick up a foul. Wait for you to beat them, and they're going to foul you. Direct kick there.
Kayla Myers plays it up, taken away. Paige Murray there for Plattsburgh, number 11. Ball comes out. Caitlin Wood. She heads it up. Goes high in the air. Sydney Myers battles with Michaels. Comes to Kayla Myers, who pokes it up to Grace Patterson. Patterson up for Davis. Davis touches it forward. But too far. Sydney Myers for Nora Canning. Plays it wide. Olivia Davis on the move. Ball comes loose. McCormick couldn't handle it. Comes to Caitlin Wood. Wood a shot. Well struck, but blocked by the Hornets. Wood on it again. Pokes it up front, but it's cleared away by Saranac. Almost, they were dangerous there as that ball popped loose from goalkeeper Delaney McCormick, but Saranac was unable to corral it. Throw in goes a little too far off the end line, and we get a goal kick for the Hornets as we approach the 2-minute mark of the first half. 1-1 your score with my buddy Calvin Castine on North Country Hometown Cable. I'm Joe LoTemplio, by the way. I don't think I said that.
I think that's the first thing you said.
People know who I am, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
It's always fun to do these games for our North Country audience. Ball is cleared out of bounds. There was a collision there between Sam Wells and a Plattsburgh player who goes down, and the Hornets go over to check on. I can't see who it is. Clock remains running. And whoever it was is up and ready to go. Linesman Steve Toloski waved his flag, indicating that he felt it was a foul. And it will be a direct kick for Plattsburgh. Breno Michaels sets it up about 10 yards this side of the midfield stripe. Michaels serves it into the area, bounces loose, still loose. Wood comes away with it there for Saranac, but it's taken away from her. Gottschall takes it wide. Gottschall settling down. Myers on her. Gottschall makes a move. Myers battles back, takes it away, sends it up the right side for Davis. Davis working on the Crahan on the far side. Crahan has to poke it out with 13 seconds left. Can the Chiefs get a corner kickoff in time? Myers sets it up. 5 seconds. Myers serves it. Cleared away. And that will end the first half with the score. Plattsburgh 1, Saranac 1 in this semifinal Class B girls soccer game. We're underway here in the second half of this girls Section 7 Class B semifinal game between Plattsburgh and Saranac. 1-1 is your score. Both teams notching goals in the first half about 10 minutes apart, I'd say. And the Hornets going from our left to right in the white uniforms. Saranac defending right to left in the red uniforms. Saranac, the higher seed at number 2. And the Hornets coming in at the number 3 seed. Ball is played in. Played wide. And the Hornets the ball is cleared out of bounds, and Saranac gives up a throw-in early in the second half, and Plattsburgh on the toss. Ball's thrown into the area, deflected off Woodward of the Hornets, and it'll be a goal kick for the Chiefs. Peyton Kuchar sets it up there. Berto scored for the Hornets in the first half, and Olivia Davis for Saranac to make the score 1-1. Mara Cipollone for the Chiefs now on the left side, cuts to the middle, boarded off, and now it comes to Patterson. Patterson down the left side, tries to get a cross off, but it's hooked into the area, and Delaney McCormick comes out to make the save. And McCormick on the punt gets it to the middle third of the field. Myers wins it for Saranac. Pema heads it back. Now we play head ball back and forth. And Myers boots it up for Canning. Nora Canning, the senior, plays it far side for Bella Lacrosse. She gets in there and gets one into the area, but McCormick comes out to grab it before Sydney Myers can race onto it. McCormick punts it to midfield, headed by Myers. Now Parker, up for Michaels. Michaels, wide right side for Gottschall, or Julia Marr, excuse me. Marr serves it deep. Ledoux, chased by Sam Wells. Ledoux cuts it back, serves it into the area. Marr, but Caitlin Blair comes up to make a nice play, and the ball is cleared out by Kayla Myers as the Chiefs look to avoid trouble there, and they give up a throw-in to the Hornets as we played 3 minutes in the second half. Marr on the throw into the corner, cleared out by Ubel. Quick little left back for the Chiefs. Throw in. Punch to the sideline. Hornets play it to the middle. There's Parker. Settles. Parker moving in. Gets a shot off. Not a hard one, though. And Peyton Kuchar is able to gobble it up and come away with it for a punt for the Chiefs. Calvin, you mentioned Honor Flight tomorrow, North Country Honor Flight, taking place tomorrow on Saturday, October 20th at the Plattsburgh, the Oval of the former Plattsburgh Air Force Base. I should mention the Saranac boys and girls programs for their senior nights dedicated their fundraising efforts for North Country Honor Flight, and they raised more than $11,000 between the two teams, the boys and girls for Saranac. And they had the veterans come to the senior game. They gave them free meals, honored them. It was a beautiful ceremony, a great effort, and that money, near more than $11,000, is enough to pay for this flight alone.
Is it going to pay for this one? Or?
Well, they thought they had a sponsor for this one, but they weren't sure if it was going to come through until next time. So either way, they have enough for one full flight. And I talked to Barry Finnegan and the directors, and they are just thrilled. What an effort by these young boys and girls.
Incredible amount.
And now these players are giving it their all here on the George Brendler Field in Chazy in this Class B semifinal, and it's 1-1 early in the second half as Plattsburgh tries to get going, but they knock it out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Saranac as subs come in for the Chiefs. Allie Garman and Olivia Davis check in.
I know Saranac School has been very much involved with Elise Bowyer. She's got her group there that's several times has met them down in Washington, has worked very closely with them. And then a group from
Morrisonville Elementary School Choir. Sing the red, white, and blue.
That's right. They wrote that song with the poncho.
Yep.
I heard.
They were there at both senior games, performed at halftime. It was beautiful. Hornets on the attack now. Saranac pokes it wide, and it is, can't tell if it's a corner or a throw-in. Looks like a throw-in. Headed off the line by Garman, and now it will be a corner kick for the Hornets. 33-50 left in the second half. 1-1 is your score. Hornets will play the short corner there. Michaels takes it, cuts to the middle, lays it off, chipped into the middle. Parker comes in, she hits it, but it's blocked by Sydney Myers, and it comes loose to Olivia Davis. Davis, far side for Canning. Canning gets by Michaels, plays it up for Cipollone. Cipollone sends it into the middle. Ball's batted around there and poked out by, looks like the Chiefs, and it will be a throw-in for the Hornets. Ball's headed back by the Chiefs in the middle for Sydney Myers. Heads it again. Myers still with it. Comes loose. Her sister Kayla pokes it up to Davis. Davis has it there. Patterson sends it long. Now Olivia Davis. Davis is in the area. Gets her left-handed shot off, and she scores! A great individual effort by number 5, Olivia Davis. Off the through ball into the area. Got her left foot on it and puts it in the back of the net with just under 8 minutes gone in the second half. Davis's goal, her second of the game, is assisted by number 17, Grace Patterson, who played a nice ball to the left side of the box, and Davis ran onto it and made a nice left-footed shot past Delaney McCormick at roll to the back of the net, giving the Chiefs a 2-1 lead. Now Plattsburgh, desperate to get back in this game, will look to mount its offense.
She's still an 8th grader?
8th grader, called up from JV just last week. Had a great season for the JV Chiefs, who went 15-0 this year. So there's a talented bunch down there.
Saranac goals, number 5, Olivia Davis, assisted by number 17, Grace Patterson.
Foul called on the Chiefs. I didn't see who it was, and Michaels will take the kick and set it up for Plattsburgh. Michaels boots it deep. Controlled by Woodward. Woodward down the left side. Sends it in the middle. Ball's cleared out by Myers. Throw in for the Hornets. You know, they say the best thing about 8th graders, Calvin,
What's that, Joe?
they become freshmen. Like I said, there's a plethora of a talent on the lower levels for the Chiefs, and the future looks bright for Coach LoTemplio, who's in her 29th year
29th year.
coaching the Chiefs. That's a record. She eclipsed Josie's 28 years.
So you're going to go for 30?
Looks like it. We'll see. But if we win tonight's Mega Millions at $1 billion, maybe not.
No? You won't forget your friends, though.
Not at all. Won't give you a penny, but I'll remember you. No, just kidding.
Send me a postcard.
More than $1 billion. How about that? Did you buy your tickets?
My wife's in charge of that.
Okay. Ball's played to midfield now. Davis hounded there. Ubel races after it. Comes wide for Gottschall. Gottschall working on Ubel. Cleared away. Gottschall still battling it there. Gottschall pushed away by Ubel. Ubel fighting for it. Yeah, and she comes away with it and clears it out. Davis fighting there for it. Comes loose. And Murray has it there. Now Patterson sends it down the line. Davis gets it up to Canning. Canning has it. Oh, almost had it, but Penna comes away. Stolen by Sidney Myers. Sidney Myers dances around. 4 defenders back for the Hornets. Now Myers back in the middle. Myers gets it over. Olivia Davis fanned on it there, trying for the hat trick. She's bumped out of the way. Ball comes loose. Plattsburgh gathers it there. That's Maggie. Maggie, speedy forward, trying to work it in. Or no, excuse me, that was Woodward, number 9. That 9 looks like an 8. Played up by Patterson to Canning. Canning, she's dangerous. Into the area. Cuts to the middle. Canning lays it across. Oh, deflected away by Parker. As Davis was waiting for it there. Now comes to Cipollone. Cipollone serves it back in. Parker clears it away. Goes off. Cipollone, it looks like, and a throw in for the Hornets. Saranac was looking dangerous there for a minute, but the Hornets tighten up back there and prevent any more scoring chances with 28 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the second half. 2-1 your score. Saranac out in front on a pair of goals by 8th grader Olivia Davis.
Haley, switch sides with Maddie. Go ahead, please. Yeah, go ahead, please. Yeah, 21, please. Thank you.
Sub for the Chiefs as Aislinn Liberty looks like checks in. Another 8th grader up from JV. Throw in for the Chiefs. Played it in the middle. Davis battles for it there. Davis has it on her foot again. Gets another shot. Blocked. Oh. Looks like Cipollone shot that. Nice high arching ball that landed on top of the net. Dangerous play for the Chiefs, but no dice as McCormick guided that one over the crossbar. And it's a goal kick for Saranac.
That's Plattsburgh.
Goal kick for Plattsburgh. How can I say that? It's been a long day, Calvin. I'm tired.
Don't let your wife watch this game. She'll give you a hat.
Yep, for sure. That's Ledoux. Sends it forward. Woodward. She's a dangerous player for Plattsburgh. And it's poked away by the Chiefs. Throw in for Plattsburgh. Throw in. Punched away by Myers. Kayla Myers sends it up for Olivia Davis. Now Aislinn Liberty. Liberty makes a cut. Liberty in for Myers. Davis. Davis for Sydney Myers. Trio of 8th graders there for the Chiefs. Ball comes loose. Ubel pokes it over to Cipollone. Cipollone has it bounce off her foot, and Michaels punches it away for the Hornets, and away they come. But that's broken up nicely by Allie Garman. Sends it up for Davis, who tries to get it to Liberty, but that's broken up, and it comes to Michaels. Michaels working on Myers. Sends it over. Gottschall. Myers tracking her. Punches it wide for Porter, and it's cleared away by Ewell. Throw in for the Hornets. Ball's played in, cleared away again by Patterson. Paige Murray there, heads it in. Sid Myers. Sid Myers has had a good game at both ends of the field. Davis outraces Maggie. Davis down the left side. Davis tries to create a cross off, and it's deflected and cleared away by the Hornets as we have more subs coming in. Grace Reel and Nora Canning check in for the Chiefs. That one sequence there, Calvin, you had Aislinn Liberty, Olivia Davis, and Sydney Myers on the attack. All 3 8th graders for the Chiefs. Myers has been on the varsity since the beginning of the year and is, I think, the 2nd leading scorer on the team. Corner kick for the Chiefs. Kayla Myers will set it up as they look to build on their 2-1 lead midway through the second half. Served into the area, popped high, headed off by, looked like Sydney Myers, but it pounces high and wide, and Plattsburgh staves off that opportunity by the Chiefs. Shots on goal look like 7-4 Plattsburgh, although it's difficult to see up here. McCormick's goal kick, played to the middle. Ubel runs onto it there. Bounces loose. Gottschall serves it up, but it's broken up nicely by Allie Garman, who's good in the air for the Chiefs. There's Canning down the right side. Canning still on it. Canning has it knocked away from her. No call, and Plattsburgh comes away with it. Saranac coaching staff was not in agreement, and the ball's played off the end line for a goal kick for Plattsburgh's Delaney McCormick will set it up. Still a beautiful night here. Goal kick is batted back in by Myers. Pema tries to start out the left side for the Chiefs. She makes a nice move there. Gets it up, and Michaels heads it forward. Broken up by Allie Garman. Allie Garman tangles with her opponent, and a foul is called against Garman as the Plattsburgh player, I couldn't see who it was, tumbled to the ground. Sam Wells steps up and volleys that one back into the Plattsburgh zone, and now Michaels serves it forward. Plattsburgh trying to mount something, and Gerard sends it long, and Peyton Kuchar, goalkeeper for the Chiefs, gobbles it up, and she'll look to punt it away. To midfield, Liberty pokes it forward for Davis, not quite on her foot. Comes loose, Caitlin Blair sends it forward for the Chiefs. Now Sid Myers, far side for Canning. Canning cuts it back. Canning makes another move. Nicely done. Canning sends it into the box. Liberty gets a shot. Blocked by the defense of the Hornets, and a nice-looking play there by Nora Canning and Aislinn Liberty. Now here comes Brenda Michaels. She's dangerous for the Hornets. She's taking it the length of the field. Cuts to the center. Cranks a shot. Couldn't get much on it as she was pressured there, and Peyton Kuchar gobbles it up. No harm for the Chiefs, and Michaels is dangerous when she gets the ball loose at midfield like that. You got to track her, or she will burn you. Pema now being pressured there. Pema, nice move. Cuts it back towards the middle, plays it in the middle. Little too far. Ubel steps up, beats Ledoux to the ball, and it goes to Myers. Sydney Myers back to her sister Kayla. Kayla pops it forward, and the Chiefs try to mount some more pressure here. Away come the Hornets. Nicely done there as they escape their own zone. But Allie Garman steps up and gets her head on it yet again and knocks it out of bounds for a throw-in for Plattsburgh as Sophie Berto, number 15, checks in for the Hornets. We're under 20 minutes to go in the second half. 2-1 your score. Saranac leading Plattsburgh in this girls' Class B semifinal at George Brendler Field here in Chazy. As I look to the goal to the south, I can see the cornfield abyss there, Calvin, into the dark of the night. Right sideline, Aislinn Liberty has it there. Pressured there by Pema, who comes away with it. Now Kayla Myers clears it out. And a throw in for Plattsburgh. Another throw in for the Hornets. Down the left sideline. Long throw in, rolls out of bounds. Goal kick for the Chiefs against that black sky, empty cornfield backdrop. I noticed up at Ridgeview there, Calvin, there's big cornfields up there.
Oh, yeah.
Are those Giroux too?
Ridgeview, it's Giroux.
Yeah, it got to be.
Across the road, the miners use that miner farm.
We love our agriculture here in the North Country.
Well, I see some big fields go by down 9B on the lake.
Yep. Or agribiz, as we call it, right? Here's Michaels. No, nice through ball. She's in. Oh, the flag comes up. Randy Lozier, sideline referee, blows it or waves his flag, and Plattsburgh was called offsides. Looked like
He blew the whistle, not the call, right?
Woodward. No, he waved his flag actually, and center referee Jim Karen blew it dead, and as Woodward was ruled offsides.
Side guys don't even have any whistles.
No. Good thing. Otherwise, it was a nice play by the Hornets as Woodward was sprung free, but Plattsburgh played it right. Stepped up just in time to get the offside call. Or Saranac. My goodness. Well, I am the vice president of the Plattsburgh Lady Hornets girls hockey program. So
Okay.
Saranac girls play on that program. So
Schools participate, so, okay.
as a matter of fact, we have a couple players. Tenzin Pema is a hockey player. I know that. And Ada Johnston, who's on the roster for Saranac, also. Ubel with the throw-in. Comes to Liberty. Pushed there by Maggie. Back to Ubel. Ubel sends it forward. Pema heads it away. Pema's had a strong game for the Hornets. Playing well back there. Now here's Allie Garman. Lays it back. Played up by Blair. Sydney Myers. Over to Canning. Canning back to Myers. A little too far. But Plattsburgh has to clear it away with 16:09 to go in the second half.
Actually, I think it was her sister. I think Tenzin plays basketball. Pema Dolkar.
Oh, okay. All right. That's right. Right family. Wrong player. Speaking of that, hockey season's right around the corner.
It certainly feels like it some mornings when I wake up.
You ready?
Me? Never.
Canning dances around one. Far sideline, lays it in the middle, but it's broken up there by the Hornets. Away they come. Trying to get the ball to Michaels in the middle of the field, but it's broken up there. Sam Wells on a nice play. Now it comes wide to Canning, who's playing the right midfield for Cipollone, it looks like. Liberty battling there. The ball's knocked away. Out of bounds. Throw in for the Hornets. Or, excuse me, the Chiefs. Liberty. Her service is blocked. Myers makes a move. Has it stripped away. But it's deflected off the Saranac player Garmin. And it will be a throw-in for the Hornets, who send in subs. Gottschall, Murray, and LaValle check in for the Plattsburgh Hornets.
14.5.
Yep, under 15. We're getting to the critical part of the game here. Plattsburgh trying to get the equalizer, and the ball's on the foot of their standout forward, Brenna Michaels. Ball's played wide. Battle for it there on the far sideline. Saranac comes away with it, but it's intercepted, and we get a call. I'm not sure what it was, but it looks like it will go Saranac's way. And it's a free kick, so it must have been a foul.
Offside, maybe.
Yeah, it could have been. I didn't see Mr. Lozier down on this side. Free kick for the Chiefs. Liberty. Hornets come away with it. They mount the attack. Sam Wells with the big boot, sends it forward for Plattsburgh. Liberty giving chase there with Parker. Parker tried to tap it out of bounds, it looked like, but it stayed in. Now Canning holds the ball. She's held there by Murray, and she gets the call, and it's a free kick for Canning from about 40 yards out. Canning will take the kick. Sends it into the area. Headed away by the Hornets. Ball still in the area. It's loose. Plattsburgh finally clears it. Now it comes to Canning. Canning with a strike. Well hit. Nice save by Delaney McCormick, who stayed on her line and played it well, keeping this a 2-1 game. Dangerous play there by the Chiefs, but Plattsburgh defended nicely. Loose ball cleared away by Blair as Plattsburgh trying to get back into this game. Haley Ledoux looking dangerous for the Hornets. Ball comes loose. Michaels, step over. Brings it to the middle of the field. Serves it in the middle for Woodward. Back in the area, dangerous. The Chiefs' defense collapses and they're able to get it outside the area. And Patterson serves it up to Aislinn Liberty. Liberty. Ball punched back into the Chiefs' territory and cleared away by Kayla Myers. Parker will take the throw in for Plattsburgh as we approach 11 minutes remaining in the second half.
Get in on 7. Tight.
Throw in into the area. Dangerous there for a second, but it's poked away by the Chiefs. And we get another throw in. Another throw in, long throw in the area, headed away by Myers. Back to Parker, left footed into the service into the area, headed away. Gottschall has it there. Comes out to the third of the field. Michael spins. Taken away by the Chiefs. Patterson up the field for Saranac. Serves it for Liberty. Bounces off of her. Cleared away by Crahan. Now the ball's bouncing into the area. McCormick's on it. Loose ball. Canning almost was able to break free there, but McCormick battled back to gather up that loose ball that got behind her momentarily. Ball's played at midfield. Sydney Myers serves it high and far over to the right side. Myers has it again, looking for a teammate. Looks for Patterson. Errant pass cleared away by the Hornets. Wells pokes it away. Patterson in a race there with Gottschall. Gottschall left foots it in the middle, but Myers is there to clean it up. Punched outside by the Hornets. Now Canning. Canning trying to make a move. Serves it for Myers. Back to Canning. That's intercepted there, but now Patterson gets it. Now Sydney Myers gets it over to Canning. Left side. Canning trying to make a move. Pema comes over to clear it away, and we have subs for the Chiefs as Bella Lacrosse, Olivia Davis, and Gracie Sutton check in as Allie Garman comes out, as does Mara Cipollone and Aislinn Liberty. Garman had a strong stretch of play there for the Chiefs in the back. Under 9 minutes to go in the second half. Saranac on the throw-in. Parker comes out for the Chiefs, replaced by Nell Porter.
Start the clock, please.
Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Hornets. In the middle for Sydney Myers. Over to Lacrosse. Lacrosse has it bounce away from her. And it's punched up there by Porter. Lacrosse back on it. And it goes out of bounds. Throw in for Plattsburgh. Ball's deflected away, and we get another throw in for Plattsburgh on the far side near the grandstand, which I would say is about maybe a little more than half full. What do you think?
Well, if you added up the people that are standing there, it'd be half full.
Yep. The rail on the fence here is always a popular place to watch a game. I remember the 2013 final between Saranac and Beekmantown here. I bet you there was 3,000 people here. There was 3 deep along that fence in full bleachers. Of course, every year the crowd number gets bigger. But that was a classic game.
It was. What happened?
In that game,
Yeah,
Saranac won in penalties.
amazing.
Saranac referees awarded Beekmantown a penalty kick with 30 seconds left in sudden death. And Jamie Favreau made a tremendous save off Callie Villamere and send the game into penalty kicks, and Plattsburgh won. But that game was a heavyweight battle. Both teams went back and forth all night long. It was wonderful to watch. But I reminisce. That's what retired guys do. Under 7 minutes to go. Second half. Saranac trying to maintain this 2-1 lead in this Class B semifinal matchup. The winner of this game will play the Beekmantown Eagles in the final next Friday night right here at 5 o'clock, I believe.
Yes. Boys of 7, girls of 5.
And hopefully that game will be available for live streaming, I'm told. So I don't have to come. I can watch it in the comfort of my home. Yep.
NFHS Network.
NFHS Network for Section 7.
And is in on to make sure you do it.
F is in Frank,
H is in Howdy.
and S is in Sam. We'll take it. Michaels has it for the Hornets. She tries to get something going for Plattsburgh, and ball's taken away momentarily, but Michaels gets a shot off. Long fly ball. Peyton Kuchar. I keep wanting to say Peyton Manning. But Peyton Kuchar comes out nicely and makes the play. And she punts it to midfield. Bounce comes. Davis. Nice pass to the far side for Bella Lacrosse. Lacrosse has it bounce off her foot, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in for Plattsburgh. Middle of the field. Myers boots it long, and it will roll to McCormick, the Plattsburgh keeper, who gathers it up and now gets a punt off. Punt approaches midfield, headed back. Sam Wells makes the call, grabs the ball, punches it forward. Canning on it. Canning dances around one, dances around two, dances around another one. Canning's in, left-footed shot on goal, but right at Delaney McCormick, who was well positioned to make the save. A dangerous sequence there by Nora Canning, the senior and 4-year varsity starter for the Chiefs. Ledoux tried to get it up there for Plattsburgh, but it comes back into the Chiefs zone, and Caitlin Blair has to play it off the sideline as we approach 4 minutes remaining in the second half. Still 2-1 Saranac. Throw in for the Hornets, knocked out of bounds. They'll do it again. This one goes off the Hornet player on the far sideline, and we get a throw-in for Saranac, who sends in subs. Allie Garman checks back in, as does Mara Cipollone, as we approach crunch time here in the second half on this beautiful night in Chazy for this Class B semifinal. Sutton and Lacrosse check out for the Chiefs as they will take the throw-in on the far sideline. Punched out again by Plattsburgh. And we'll do another throw-in. Ball's knotted to midfield. Now it's knocked out by Saranac and punched back up the field. Goes out of bounds again, and we're now under 3 minutes. Throw-in for the Hornets. 50-50 ball there, punched away. Another 50-50 ball, Sydney Myers. As I said, Sydney Myers has had a strong game at both ends of the field. she's come back to help out on defense from her midfield spot and has been involved in the offense too. That's what you need to win playoff games. Strong play at both ends. Haley Ledoux tries to get it wide for Plattsburgh. She does. Now served into the middle. Wells steps up. Wells wins it again and sends it to the midfield, but Plattsburgh is able to control the ball, but Sydney Myers takes it there. Myers plays a long, high ball down the right side. Davis on it there, but it rolls out of bounds as we are under 2 minutes in the second half. Plattsburgh needs to get something mounted here if they want to tie this game and send it into overtime. Saranac desperate to hang on. They'll look to get it to Michaels. Michaels is blanketed by the Myers sisters, it seems, at every turn.
Good job.
Garmin pokes it high. Comes to the midfield. Throw in for the Hornets. Down the sideline. The battle for it there. Garmin kicks it away. Another throw in. Woodward playing with it there. Knocked out of bounds again with 1 minute to go. We are under a minute. Throw in for the Hornets. It goes towards the area. That's batted away, and it goes off a Saranac player, and this will give Plattsburgh a corner kick with 45 seconds to go. One last dangerous chance. Michael sets it up. Let's see if they scored on a corner kick already this game. Short corner is deflected and cleared away by the Chiefs. Blasted down the field. And now we have a 2-on-0. Davis streaking in, an empty net in front of her. Davis, she will finish for the hat trick, and that will salt it for the Chiefs. Amazing set of circumstances there as Plattsburgh took the corner kick. Saranac defended well. It came to Sydney Myers, who blasted it up the field to a streaking Olivia Davis, who went in 2-on-0. And I mean as in no goalkeeper, who Delaney McCormick had moved up to get into the offense for the Hornets, who tried to equalize the game. And now we have a player, looks like Caitlin Blair is coming off for the Chiefs. I don't know what happened on the injury, but there is 19 seconds left, and it's 3-1 Plattsburgh. Or excuse me, Saranac. Amazing, Calvin. Number 5, Olivia Davis, an 8th grader brought up from JVs just this week, gets a hat trick in her first varsity action ever. And it's a Section 7 semifinal game to boot. An incredible debut, would you say?
I would say that. But I can't. You already said it.
Good job, Ray! Good job!
19 seconds to go.
We're missing one, guys. Give myself a heart attack again.
And we will have a kickoff here with 19 seconds to go. All but academic. Woodward boots it down. Peyton Kuchar calls for it, and she'll grab it and hold on as we are under 10 seconds. Now, Kuchar likely, no, she won't hold on to it. She does play it long, and that will wrap it up. Final score, Saranac 3, Plattsburgh 1. The Chiefs advance to next Friday, Section 7 Class B championship tilt against the Beekmantown Eagles right here at George Brendler Field at 5 p.m. The Eagles will come in as the number 1 seed. Saranac will be the number 2 seed. Both teams played twice this year with a 1-1 draw in Beekmantown earlier in the season, and Beekmantown eked out a 1-0 win against the Chiefs in Saranac in the second matchup of the season. We look forward to a great matchup, just like the old days, Saranac, Beekmantown. Come Friday. Hopefully I'll be here.
Thank you, Joe.
You done? Thank you.